If you're tired of long shows with endless seasons, this list is exactly what you need. Today we're diving into 10 mini Netflix series that tell powerful, complete stories in one tight, binge-worthy run. From psychological thrillers and true crime dramas to mind-bending experiments and emotional character studies, these series waste no time pulling you in. Each one delivers intense storytelling, unforgettable performances, and endings that actually feel satisfying. Before we jump in, make sure you subscribe for more top 10 watch list countdowns every week. And now let's get started.
1. Beef. 2023. Two strangers get into a road rage incident that spirals into chaos, showing how one moment of anger can reshape entire lives. What starts as a brief confrontation quickly grows into an obsessive rivalry that consumes their time, emotions, and relationships. Both characters begin tracking, provoking, and sabotaging each other in ways that escalate beyond control. Their personal struggles, financial pressure, loneliness, and dissatisfaction fueled the intensity of their conflict. The show explores how resentment can become addictive when pride refuses to let go. You watch their worlds collide repeatedly, creating consequences neither expected when the encounter began. By the end, Beef delivers a gripping look at how anger and ego can turn a simple incident into life-altering chaos.
2. Fool Me Once. 2024. Maya Stern is struggling to process the brutal murder of her husband Joe while trying to hold her life together for her young daughter. Hoping for peace of mind, she installs a nanny cam in her home to watch over the child when she's away. Her world shatters when the footage reveals something impossible: her supposedly dead husband moving around inside the house. Driven by shock and confusion, Maya begins investigating the mystery behind what she saw. The deeper she digs, the more hidden secrets and dangerous truths start surfacing around her family. By the end, this thriller unfolds into a gripping story about trust, illusion, and how far someone will go to uncover the truth. 3. Inventing Anna. 2022. A determined journalist dives into the bizarre case of Anna Delvey, the Instagram-famous socialite who convinced New York elites she was a wealthy heiress. As the investigation unfolds, the story reveals how Anna charmed her way into exclusive circles and luxury lifestyles. She gained trust, admiration, and access while secretly funding it all through manipulation and deception. The deeper the journalist looks, the more complex the web of lies becomes. Every interview and revelation challenges the line between ambition and fraud. The series explores how perception, status, and confidence can reshape reality in the eyes of others. By the end, this 2022 drama becomes a fascinating exploration of identity, illusion, and the price of chasing influence. 4. Godless. 2017. Notorious outlaw Frank Griffin and his ruthless gang set out on a violent mission to hunt down Roy Good, the former protege who betrayed their brotherhood. Roy escapes and finds refuge in the isolated mining town of La Belle, New Mexico, where he hides among residents who have already endured unimaginable hardship. He forms a quiet connection with Alice Fletcher, a hardened widow and social outcast who understands survival better than most. What makes La Belle unique is that it is governed primarily by women, creating a powerful and unexpected dynamic in the face of danger. The women of La Belle refuse to run, instead choosing to band together and prepare for a deadly confrontation. As revenge closes in, loyalty, courage, and sacrifice take center stage in this gripping showdown. By the end, this 2017 Western miniseries delivers an intense story of survival and strength against overwhelming odds. 5. Inside Man. 2022. A prisoner sitting on death row in the United States crosses paths in the most unexpected way with a woman secretly trapped in a cellar beneath an English vicarage. Though separated by an ocean, their stories become connected through a chain of desperate choices and hidden secrets. The prisoner, known for his sharp mind and unsettling calm, begins unraveling a mystery from behind bars. Meanwhile, the woman's situation grows increasingly tense as the danger surrounding her escalates. What starts as separate narratives slowly weaves into one suspenseful and unpredictable storyline. Each episode reveals how small decisions can spiral into life-altering consequences. By the end, this 2022 thriller miniseries delivers a gripping story about connection, guilt, and the terrifying weight of human mistakes. 6. Bodyguard. 2018. War veteran David Budded transitions from the battlefield to London streets as a police sergeant in the Royalty and Specialist Protection Branch. Haunted by his past and struggling internally, he is assigned to protect the powerful and controversial Home Secretary, Julia Montague. Despite his duty to keep her safe, David's personal political beliefs clash with everything she represents. As threats against her grow more serious, the tension between protector and protectee becomes dangerously complicated. Explosive incidents and political conspiracies begin to unfold, pulling David into a web of suspicion and secrecy. Every decision he makes carries massive consequences, both professionally and personally. By the end, this 2018 political thriller delivers intense action and psychological drama that keeps you locked in from start to finish. 7. The Queen's Gambit, 2020. Set during the Cold War era, orphan chess prodigy Beth Harmon discovers an extraordinary talent that sets her apart from everyone around her. Raised in an orphanage, she learns the game in secret, quickly revealing a brilliance that shocks seasoned competitors. As she rises through the competitive chess world, Beth becomes determined to prove she can become the greatest player alive. But alongside her genius comes a dangerous struggle with addiction that threatens to derail her future. The pressure of fame, isolation, and expectation begins weighing heavily on her personal life. Each tournament becomes more intense, not just as a battle of strategy, but as a test of her mental and emotional strength. By the end, this 2020 miniseries delivers a powerful story about ambition, vulnerability, and the cost of chasing greatness. 8. Unbelievable, 2019. When a teenage girl reports being assaulted and later withdraws her statement, her case is quickly dismissed, leaving confusion and doubt behind. As her life begins to unravel under public scrutiny, two determined female detectives in another state start uncovering patterns that don't sit right. Following carefully collected evidence, they begin connecting cases that suggest something far more serious is happening. The investigation grows more intense as details start aligning in disturbing ways. The series highlights the emotional toll on survivors as well as the pressure faced by those seeking justice. Each episode builds tension through methodical detective work rather than dramatic spectacle. Based on a true story, the narrative focuses on persistence, accountability, and uncovering truth. By the end, this 2019 limited series delivers a powerful and gripping portrayal of investigation and resilience. 9. Maniac, 2018. Annie Landsberg and Owen Milgram are two emotionally troubled strangers drawn into the late stages of a mysterious pharmaceutical trial promising to fix the human mind. Annie is lost and disconnected, haunted by broken relationships with her mother and sister, while Owen struggles with a lifelong mental health diagnosis that has shaped his reality. Both see the experiment as a chance to repair what feels permanently damaged inside them. The treatment involves a radical series of pills that supposedly eliminate trauma, fear, and psychological pain without side effects. Along with 10 other participants, they enter a 3-day trial that claims to permanently solve all of their problems. As the experiment begins, reality starts bending in unexpected and surreal ways. By the end, this 2018 limited series delivers a visually imaginative and emotionally layered story about connection, healing, and the unpredictability of the human mind. 10. Alias Grace, 2017. Grace, a young Irish immigrant living in Canada, is convicted of murdering her employer and his housekeeper under mysterious circumstances. Years after the crime, a psychiatrist is brought in to evaluate her mental state and determine whether she truly remembers what happened. As Grace begins recounting her past, her story unfolds through shifting memories filled with hardship, poverty, and emotional trauma. The line between truth and manipulation becomes increasingly blurred as her version of events raises more questions than answers. Through interviews and flashbacks, the series slowly reconstructs the moments leading up to the shocking crime. The psychiatrist finds himself drawn deeper into Grace's mind, unsure whether he is uncovering truth or being carefully misled. By the end, this 2017 historical miniseries delivers a haunting and layered exploration of memory, identity, and the complexity of human perception. And there you have it, 10 mini-series that prove you don't need multiple seasons to tell an unforgettable story. Whether you're into suspense, drama, mystery, or psychological twists, there's something here worth adding to your watch list. Let me know in the comments which one you're starting tonight, or which one completely surprised you. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more weekly movie and series recommendations. Until next time, Keep streaming smart and binge wisely.